Struggling with meal planning? This video is going to change your life. First thing first, you need to think of the why. Why do you want to meal plan? If you already, as a follower of my channel, you would know why I believe in meal planning, but I will quickly recap. First, saves you time. Second, saves you money. Third, makes you stick to the healthy eating habits you're looking to apply in your life. Nothing beats that if you ask me. So, what up? Two disclaimers that I will give. I'm not a dietitian nor a nutritionist, and I'm not going to be telling you what you should or you shouldn't eat. And I would suggest never to take advices of what you should eat from meal planning videos. Just take the concept in order to know how to apply it. The problem why most of the people fail when they are trying to meal plan is that they take videos that literally tell them do this food and that food. No, you have to build the structure that fits you, then recipes comes next. Second thing is, whichever food style of eating you have, this is going to work for you. Vegan, fruitarian, full carbs, low carbs, meat eater, whatever, take these advices neutrally. I will definitely share with you what I regularly do and how it works for me, but that doesn't have to be like the main ground you base your entire meal planning upon. So you have to first also know your style in that sort. What eating group or food group you apply to. Are you a vegan, vegetarian? Maybe this meal planning will help you achieve a certain eating habit. If you want to become a vegetarian, if you want to become a vegan, if you want to lose weight, if you want to have certain ratio in eating. And I would definitely recommend you checking websites that help you medically into recognizing which food category you fit in more and you want to apply to your life. Then we could get started. The next thing is you have to know which style of meal planner you are, because guess what? I know that might sound news to you, but meal planning has different styles. First style is the style of the like open buffet, where you create big jugs or big containers of certain foods like carbs and like carbs and protein, for example. And then you would be every day having another lunch box or a bento box or a container, and you take food from these things randomly at what you pick. That's one style. The second style is where you actually make different bento boxes or lunch boxes ready to just grab and take with you. Both styles are okay, but fit people's lifestyles differently. So you have to recognize which style fit you more personally. You could actually try 1 week that way, 1 week that way, and see which fits better. Which takes us to the next point. You have to buy the things that fit these and make it easier for you to apply meal planning. What are they? If you're taking the open buffet style, you would need around 4 to 5 big containers that you could keep in the fridge the meals in. If you get it that it takes hot stuff, also that's a plus. If don't, it's fine. Mine, the big containers I have, are not fit for hot stuff. I wait for things to like slowly become less hot, and then I put them in the container, and that just works for me. The other type is the other containers, where you have like those divided containers that are microwavable and freeze friendly, and you have them like in a set of 10 or something. I'll link below things close to this on Amazon. You could check them, you could check the names of them, you could find them almost everywhere, also in container stores. Next thing you have to decide, do you want to meal plan just for lunch or the 3 meals? For me, honestly speaking, to save time and to have a healthy lifestyle, I do it for all. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It helps tons, I promise you. Now it comes to the construction. According to what type of food like pyramid you follow and you want to follow, this will come in handy. What are the main like building blocks in that eating style? For example, if it's carbs and protein, like you need 50% carbs and 20% protein and a little bit of veggies. For example, this is not what you should follow, but this is like an example. Then you're going to be making 2 types of carbs in a certain amount, 2 types of protein, and maybe 1 or 2 salads that you could put from. And now it will be more clear how many servings you do in order to cover the entire week. For me, for example, I would do like a one pasta dish with a serving of 4, and a one pasta and one rice dish with a serving of 4. 1 or 2 meat plates and a big salad, and that's more than enough to either put in the 10 containers or every day taking from the big container into my small container. How to do it is very important. Pick a day where you actually plan it and a day where you apply the plan. More on that later. So, for example, I make my groceries list according to the recipes I picked, according to the food pyramid I follow on Saturday. And Saturday night, if I got beans, I need to soak them or defrost chicken or something like that. I do that on Saturday night. Then I wake up Sunday morning, things are almost ready for me to start working on them. I cook the meals, which takes me around the maximum amount it took me before was 3 hours, but that's 3 hours for the entire week, I promise you. I cook the things, put them in the containers, and chuck them in the fridge. Nothing budged. If you run out of recipes, which is very common, just go on Google pasta recipes or rice recipes. Don't go and check entire meal plans, because sometimes one ingredient of these wouldn't be fitting for your taste and you would have it ruined like an entire meal and then say, oh my God, I'm sick of this. But no, pick meals you like, pick ingredients you like, and find recipes for each category on its own. That helps a ton. One thing as well helped me a lot, because sometimes if you're in a hurry on cooking this, it might be lacking salt or pepper. Instead of buying the salt and pepper only in big containers, I get the small packaged paper ones and always keep them with each container I take. It helps a lot to make the meal tastier and better. Next thing is look for meals with servings that fit your food pyramid. This is really important. Shop for groceries weekly. That's how you will save money with the meal planning. And also for the start, I would recommend you do meals you know until you get a hang of this as a routine. Then you can start becoming like creative and doing meals that are weird. But for a start, I would definitely recommend you start with the basics, like basic things you know. Don't go overboard. Or if you are desperate to try something new, then that's the only way you could do it. Pick meals or ready meals that are very quick to make, because in the beginning you don't want to hassle yourself with things. You want to get the routine of meal planning first, stuck to your life, then build upon it what food you eat exactly. I hope that video was helpful. I hope you got a benefit from it. I've been telling you and promising you I'm making a video for meal planning, and here it is. And I'll see you in the next video. Tell me down below, what do you want to know more? And please check the description. I'll put everything you need to know. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.